Hey, what's going on guys? I'm Primalliquid with another Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapon Guide for you guys. So, the weapon that we're going to be taking a look at now is the Adol Legendary SMG, the Vanquisher. And the red text for this is slide forward into your cave. Now, if you didn't know, this is a reference to the actual game Vanquished, which involves, well, quite a lot of sliding. Now, this is pretty much a subpar SMG. The stats aren't actually all that great, to be fair, but what does make this weapon slightly stand out compared to a slightly decently rolled purple SMG is the actual effect. So you do slide 20% faster while holding this weapon, and while you're sliding, you actually gain a double fire rate, which will take this weapon up to a 16 shot per second fire rate, which is insane. Unfortunately, it does lack the damage to really make use of that fast fire rate though. And the magazine size is also quite low, which means you're probably going to run out of ammo very quickly, even on someone like Mose. Now, let's take a look at how the weapon actually performs, shall we? Now, unfortunately, as I did mention, the damage is pretty bad, and even with a lot of Mose's abilities for increased mag size, and obviously all their abilities to basically keep your ammo going, when you're sliding, this will actually run out of ammo pretty quickly. I mean, its damage when you're sliding isn't that bad, but that is simply down to the really high fire rate. So yeah, there are definitely better weapons to get than this. I mean, granted, it's not the worst weapon, you know, like, it's not the worst weapon by a long shot. It's just nowhere near the best. I mean, unfortunately, there are purple SMGs that are better than this. So if you want an SMG, probably not go for this one. But if you are a collector and you do want to get every legendary in the game, let's take a look at how to get this, shall we? So, how do you get it? Well, the easiest way is, because it's a world drop, we can basically just abuse the Tink method. Now, Tinks were hotfixed, however, there is actually a way to basically get rid of that hotfix. You see, on Borderlands 3, the hotfix is actually applied when you're on this main menu here, which means as long as you aren't connected to the internet when you load up the game, the hotfix will actually not apply. So for example, right now I'm going to close application, so completely closing Borderlands 3. What this does is it removes the hotfix. Because the hotfix isn't actually downloaded and saved on your system, basically we can trick the game into not downloading it at all. All you need to do is go into network and disable your internet connection. Now, whenever you load up Borderlands 3 and you get to that main menu, because you aren't actually connected to the internet, it's not going to download the hotfix, so we can infinitely farm the Tink method. Now, the reason that we're going to use Tinks is because with this method, as long as you don't have the hotfix on, basically the Tink will spawn 100% of the time in Jacob's estate. And using Tinks, you can get anywhere from like 3 to 4 legendaries per bag opening, but not only that, the Tink does also drop a lot of legendaries while he's just running around the map as well, which makes this much easier to get. Okay, so now that we're back at the main menu, of course because I disabled the internet connection, we haven't actually got the hotfix downloaded. So all I'm going to do right here is continue game. I've already got the checkpoint in Jacob's estate. Once I load in, I will show you on the map exactly where you need to go though for this looting. So now that we're finally loaded into the map, this is Jacob's estate. This right here is the fast travel station where you'll spawn into the map. Simply run around all the way through the map until you get to here, which has a new use station, which is right there. From this new use station, all you need to do is head over the bridge into this little swampy area, and coming out of that little door on the side there is going to be the loot tank. Simply throw a couple of grenades or give him a couple of shots, whichever you want to do, and he will die very easily. Now, the buffs on Mayhem mode for me weren't that good, so I killed him incredibly quickly. Ideally, you know, if you keep a couple of shots going on him, he will run around for a bit, dropping even more loot. So, let's take a look. I got a non-stop shield, a tri-bolt, and a stopgap. So, nothing good this time. Unfortunately, the one downside to this method is because the world drop pool is so vast in Borderlands 3, it might take you a little bit of time to get the legendary that you want. However, this is definitely the fastest method of farming legendaries in Borderlands 3. So give it a try. I hope you get what you want. It's simply that easy, guys, that easy. All you want to do now to repeat the method is save and quit. And then as soon as you load back in, you're just going to be straight back over at the new use station, so you can come straight back here and get another loot tank. But that's where I'm going to end this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Of course, if you're new around here, then also make sure you definitely subscribe for even more Borderlands 3 content. As always though, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.